Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode 24 hours in crypto. Let's get right into today's video. Ledger Recover has broke the internet. Your whole thought about having a seed phrase with Ledger, protecting it so nobody else sees it, well, I'll say goodbye to that, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys subscribe to Ledger Recover. If you don't, you're in the clear. We're gonna cover a lot of questions that you guys probably have. We're gonna answer those questions in today's video. Should you be worried? Am I worried? A little bit, because at the end of the day, part of my seed phrases are out there if I enroll into Ledger Recover. And even if I don't, there could be some backdoor entrance to this. And the crazy part is they even have insurance to this, which we're all gonna get into. But first, Ledger put together a little huddle today on Twitter. So take a listen. They did a quick little recap, and then we're gonna get into today's video and break it down.
Okay, so let me just recap for people that are either just joining or maybe less technically minded. So I'll recap, and then Charles and Nico, you guys can tell me what parts I got wrong. So what we're talking about here, for those who joined more recently, is Ledger Recover, which is going to be available to users very soon. It is a seed phrase backup and recovery service. The way that it works, and again, I'm going to dumb it down, guys, so tell me if I've dumbed it down too much, is with the user's consent, and anytime on a ledger that the seed phrase is accessed, the user is asked for consent, you can opt in to Ledger Recover, which will then encrypt your seed phrase, shard it into three, and store it with three different custodians. Then if in the future you need to recover, you identify yourself. You have to identify yourself going in as well. You identify yourself, and if you're identified successfully, it will restore the seed phrase back to your ledger for you. It also, I'll add, comes with $50,000 of coverage, which kind of tells you who this product is for. If you have less than that, then I think it's a good product for you. And it doesn't introduce any additional attack surfaces because A, it's optional. B, it asks you can be assured that anytime the Ledger device accesses your seed phrase or your private key, that it asks your consent.
So it's better you guys heard a Ledger employee started off, and now let's get into it. If somebody loses their recovery phrase, 2 of the 3 shards will be combined pending an ID check to regain access to the locked funds. There is a lot that went into this, folks. This isn't just about recovering your seed phrases, it's about KYC. Know your customer. When we got our ledgers, Ledger has no idea who I am, right? But now with regulatory clarity coming, with individuals owning ledgers, they need to do KYC, and they even do a little face scan, which means regulation is right on the horizon. Essentially, Ledger Recovery is an additional safety net. For the price of $9.99 a month, it takes the jeopardy out of your crypto's version of stuffing dollars under the mattress. They should have this $9.99 a month to like an age target, like it's got to be 80 or over, or 70 or over, or it could be any age. But I'm just saying that if you're choosing to go into crypto, I know onboarding, it's got to be easy for individuals, but it defeats the whole purpose about not your keys. I'll just go to an exchange and keep my stuff on an exchange, because it's no difference than an exchange than having a hardware wallet. We're going to get into CoinCover as well. And what happens if you stop paying for your subscription? If you don't update your payment info and pay the subscription within 7 days, you won't be able to restore your private keys using Ledger Recover. If you don't regularize your payment within 3 months, your subscription will be suspended. After your subscription is suspended, you have 9 months to contact Ledger Recover support and reactivate your subscription. You will need to pay an administration fee of €50 along with any outstanding balances. So, wait, what? This is not good for onboarding. It's great, but now there's a whole other headache about what if I, go into a coma? What if I'm in a coma for more than 3 months? And then I go into another deep coma for another 9 months. Now I got to go through all that headache to get my money back. But I wrote my recovery phrase. It's well hidden, safe. It's locked up. Folks, I don't know. They're making this very complicated. Individuals that are just getting into crypto will think this is a good add along, but it really isn't. It defeats the whole purpose. And if you guys could opt out of this, okay, I would opt out of this, and it's not even out for the Ledger Nano S. The Ledger Nano X is still pending. It's coming out. So it'll ask you if you want to enroll in this. You could just go ahead and opt out. Okay, but again, even if you opt out, I don't know, in the back end of the system, there's something where it still opens up a gateway. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. And now their partner CoinCover. Who is CoinCover? Who's behind CoinCover? We're going to cover briefly. So our cryptocurrency products work with us to implement safety standards for your digital assets. You can get ahead of your regulatory demand and reassure your customers by demonstrating a proactive approach to protection. So theft protection, deploy your solution across the technology to monitor for and prevent transaction anomalies from unauthorized access. Disaster recovery, take advantage of our uniquely non-custodial approach to back up and recover of private keys to secure access to digital assets. And customer protection, and that $50,000 insurance fund that they have just kind of tells you that there's going to be some turbulence down the road. It may not happen 3 months from now. It may not happen 5 years from now. But just like the FDIC, up to $250K insured, folks, down the line, these will always fail. Look at FDIC, right? That is a prime example. The same will happen with this. That's why they're covering their back ends right now. And again, your thoughts in the comments down below. I'll see you guys there. Who's behind it? David J, co-founder at CoinCover. There isn't any sketchy activity going on with their background. Okay, it looks like pretty reputable individuals. They held a position for various years, which is a good thing. If you could hold a position for a long time at one place is always a good thing. The Royal Mint, 6 years and 6 months. Co-founder of Digital Asset Services, 5 years. Counterpoint Vision, director for 8 years and 5 months. And his partner actually worked with them at Digital Asset Services, it looks like. Adam Smith, co-founder, technical product owner at Post Quantum. And I'll leave the link in the description down below so you guys could go see who you're dealing with, who is the CEO, who is running CoinCover. Are they trusted? So far so good. I will not be utilizing this factor of ledger recovery. I will not be paying $9.99 a month, $10 a month, because I can't take care of my own recovery key. I mean, folks, come on. Okay, like if you're brand new to this is the best thing you could have. But OG individuals are not going to like this. Hackers will find a way. It's going to be hard. So this gives me an idea of, should we all come together and create our own ledger? What are your thoughts in the comments down below? I'm sure we could do it. With that being said, I do appreciate every single one of you guys, and it looks like there might be a class action lawsuit coming for Ledger as well. Take a look at this. Class action time. We've been sold devices that we were told the seed phrase cannot and will not leave the enclave. Now it can. They have broken our devices and trust. Devices can be fixed, trust cannot. And that is, it is a pretty good perspective. They have digged a little hole here. I don't know. What do you guys think in the comments down below? I have mixed emotions for this. It's not good. It's not bad. The $50,000 insurance is a little bit of a red flag to me down the line. Okay, there's a reason why it's happening. The KYC onboarding, it's not, is it really about the recovery seed frames, or is it about having existing Ledger individuals, users, do KYC, and then that will be sold to governments, which is a fact. With that being said, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below, and we'll be back with another episode.
We started building RippleNet with the thesis that crypto liquidity would eventually be able to support robust global payments, large payments. RippleNet was designed so that customers seeing the benefits of our fiat-based network could flip the switch to ODL once the market was mature enough. And this is exactly what's happening. Flip the switch. I think what we're building has, it's solving a real problem. And I think all of the tokens, my advice to anybody would be, understand the utility. If there's real utility and there's real value being delivered to a real customer, there will be value in the token.